Hello friends and welcome to my kitchen. This is Batel from Batel's Kitchen, and as promised, today I'm going to make a really nice dish for us. I've been asking on my Instagram what it is that you want me to make, and you guys said that you would like to have a main course. So today I'm gonna show you two things that I'm making. Whoever is joining can say hi. Let me know where you're tuning from. Right now I am in Florida in the most beautiful, gorgeous weather of the year. I'm on Instagram, I'm on Facebook, I'm in both cameras right now. So what am I making today? Today I'm going to do a quinoa dish that I really love. A quinoa dish that you basically utilize plain quinoa or leftovers and you do sort of like a stir fry with it, not necessarily to the Asian direction, but more like vegetables and stuff. I'll show you, but I want to do a nice side dish. Before we're gonna start, I just want to pop it in the oven so it cooks while we talk. So I don't know if you are familiar with roasted cabbage. Roasted cabbage is literally one of my favorite things on earth. It is something that is so delicious. It gets really nice and caramelized in the oven, and it is really addictive, and it is very healthy. Cabbages are from the cruciferous vegetables. They're really good for you. Who doesn't need more vegetables these days? So I wanted to do this really yummy side dish, and what I did, I basically just cut the cabbage into like wedges. You can cut them bigger or thinner depending on the cabbage size that you have. You want to get rid of all the water. I soaked it in a little bit salted water just in case there is something inside. So who is here? Chaya is here from Israel. I see Maya. Oh my goodness, there's so many people here. Okay, so I am getting rid of the water, and what I'm going to do is drizzle some olive oil. Okay, it's gonna get really golden and nice. My oven is preheated on 420 degrees. I'm adding garlic powder. It's gonna go. That's gonna be so yummy. And you wanna get the garlic actually on both sides. So let's do that. Have you guys ever tasted roasted cabbage? You can do cabbage steak. It is, you know, somewhat like the same technique as the cauliflower, but in terms of roasting. But the flavor is like really, it gets really sweet. So let's do a little bit of cumin, just a little touch. You can see what I'm doing? Yeah? Let me know if you can see me, if you can hear me. Give me a thumbs up over here. Let's do salt and pepper, of course. I'm doing pink Himalayan salt. We want this really flavorful. And we're gonna do black pepper. Yummy. So the outside like layers are gonna get really roasted, and the inside is gonna get really kind of like creamy in a way. Really good. So I'm popping this one in the oven, and then we can start our quinoa dish. So let's do that. I'm also going to put a timer for maybe 15-20 minutes so we can check on it and see that it's not burning. Maybe we want to flip it halfway through. So let's do the quinoa. I have over here bell peppers. You can do whatever peppers you want, but that's what I have on hand. I would usually do like red peppers and green ones. that's what I have on hand. And I would usually do fresh mushrooms, but I don't have, so I'm gonna do canned mushrooms, which I actually love. So I'm gonna cut those peppers. I'm gonna put the heat on and some drizzle of maybe two tablespoons of olive oil, extra virgin olive oil. Oh, I need to get an onion. And I need to get my quinoa. So if you're following me and you know, I usually do like a very minimal basic meal prep on either Sunday or Saturday, so that I always have food in the fridge, like basic food that is prepared, so I can do basic dishes like this. I can take it to the next level by just using quinoa that is already cooked. I can do a salad, I can do a warm dish, I can do a side dish, I can do whatever I want just because I already have it cooked. And that also makes you eat healthier, because we usually open the fridge and we want to see what's available when we are, you know, hungry. And if you're gonna see food that you would not necessarily want to eat, you would eat that because that's what you have available. But if you do like a little meal prep thing, you're gonna have better options. So I'm peeling an onion. We're gonna start with that. And the full recipe, oh my goodness. The full recipe is gonna be on my Instagram page. So make sure you follow over there. Let's cut this onion. I hear from a lot of people that they're not crazy about quinoa, that it's too bitter, that it's too boring, that it's a carb, that it has no protein, and that it's not filling enough, like all sorts of like misconceptions. And the truth is that this very humble grain has so many benefits. It is, one second. Something happened over here. Can you still see me over here? I don't know. So anyways, it has really good aminos. It is a complete protein. It is a complete protein. And it's a really versatile grain. You can do so many things with it. You can do warm dishes, cold dishes, as I mentioned. It is gluten-free, my friends. Whoever is keeping a gluten-free diet, it has really, really amazing benefits. So what's not to love? So I'm dumping my onions here. And what I want to do is cut my bell peppers. I think one of my lives, one of them is disconnected. I don't know which one. All right, so look at the colorful peppers. I love. This is an opportunity to eat the rainbow kind of thing. You can throw whatever you want. That's gonna make you a really nice lunch or dinner or meal prep. You know, that kind of stuff. Let me get a spoon over here. So we're just gonna move the onions around. So someone is asking for how long can you keep the quinoa in the fridge? I would say up to 5 days, maybe 3 to 5 days. I cook about 2 cups every week, and that's enough for whatever I want to do. I'm really doing a lot of things with quinoa, so it depends on your family size and who eats it in your family. I have kids, so this kind of dish is not necessarily for toddlers, but that's gonna be a very good dinner for me. But my kids do love the roasted cabbage. So I'm just cutting the peppers over here. I don't know if you guys know, I've been really busy in the last 2 weeks. First of all, we had Hanukkah, and my phone broke, as you know. Finally, I got a new phone, thank God. And during that time, and also these very days, I have launched my Eggless Possibilities cookbook as an ebook, both on Amazon, which you can get it for a promotional price, and also on my website, which is going to be there in just a day or two. So I'm really excited, because the reason I did that is because many people wanted to get the book in different places in the world, but Amazon doesn't ship it to, some places. It's not worth for people to buy and all that. So I said, I'm going to do it on an ebook version, a Kindle version, an ebook version, and this way everyone in the world can have this amazing, life-changing cookbook to eat healthier. Okay, let me put the peppers over here. And now what I'm going to do is drain the mushrooms. My baby is sleeping, so I hope he's not going to wake up. So again, if you have fresh mushrooms, go ahead and do that, like cumin mushrooms or just the regular white button mushrooms. So I'm putting the mushrooms over here. Smells really good already. And I want to wash the mushrooms. I'm going to give it like 2 minutes to drain the water. I'm going to check on my cabbage. Okay, where is it? Right here. I doubt that my cabbage is going to be ready while this is ready, because this is only a few minutes. This is really kind of like a stir-fry thing. It shouldn't take too long, but I'll post it for you. So stay tuned. All right, I want to give it like a minute or two. Meanwhile, I think I'm going to do a salad. Let's do a salad. I already have washed lettuce, because what I'm really trying to do is have fresh salad in every meal. It is one of my healthy habits, which I'm trying to inherit for my kids, that eating fresh vegetables is so important, like every day, fruits and vegetables. And my kids, they love salads. They're only 6 years old, and they really love it. And I'm trying really hard to have it in almost every meal, so that they get used to the habit of eating more fresh vegetables in every meal, regardless if you're eating like even roasted cauliflower or roasted kale or whatever. So that's gonna take a minute. I'm actually gonna add the mushrooms, because I do want to get a little bit of color on them. And I'm using pretty high heat, because I don't want the vegetables to get kind of like soggy and release their moisture. I want it to be a little bit on the golden side. So we're gonna let that cook. Meanwhile, I'm gonna chop lettuce. And by the way, I always have green lettuce. I use a lot of different greens in my house. I use a lot of arugula and spinach and kale, but I always have romaine because romaine is the basic. I just love it. It always goes with everything. You can do whatever dressing. It's just a really, really good leaf. So you can see what I'm doing. I'm just chopping this lettuce. I used to come back home from school as a child, and I'm remembering right now, my mom would always have a salad for us waiting. No matter what she made, a pasta, a patty, whatever it is, she always had a salad for us on the side. My mom is my biggest inspiration. Okay, I'm putting this one right here. Let's continue to move this around. Yum, smells so good. It's so interesting because I've asked you on Instagram, what would you like to see? I have an amazing, incredible pancake recipe that I'm using so much, and I'm doing like really amazing gluten-free pancakes. And I thought I'm gonna share it with you. And I have a lot of recipes, but what I asked you, if you want to see a hot drink, like a hot chocolate drink that is healthy, of course, or a salad, and most of you picked a salad. Not a salad, I'm sorry, main course. And I decided to go with this quinoa just to show you how many things you can do with quinoa that could really be a whole meal. So, pretty excited for that. So I'm chopping my lettuce. And I'm starting to see a nice color here on the peppers. There is show in Israel, which I used to watch years ago, but now I don't have Israeli TV for years and years, but I found a way to watch it again. It's Israeli Master Chef. I am crazy about cooking shows. I don't have time to watch it. So today, when I got up in the morning around 5 a.m., I didn't go outside. I said I'm gonna do a walk on my treadmill. And I said, I always like to watch something that makes my time pass really fast. And I said, I'm just gonna watch the Master Chef. And 5 o'clock in the morning, I'm watching how people make the most delicious, fresh food in Israel. People are so talented. Excuse me. My throat is a little bit like sore today. I'm gonna get some tea and honey when I finish this. So anyway, I'm watching the most talented young people in Israel, and it's so amazing to see what they're doing. I mean, it's so inspiring. They're taking some vegetables and things that we would not necessarily use on a daily basis, and they just make the most amazing things with it. Also a lot of vegan, because Israel is very big about vegan food right now, so it's so inspiring. I want to finish my salad. I'm going to do cucumber and tomato. I am back. Okay, so I have cucumber, tomato, a lemon. I'm not going to dress the salad now, but I'm going to make the dressing now. Whoever been to Israel and ate like a good breakfast in Israel? Because one of my favorite things when I go to Israel is eating breakfast. They just make a really, really, really fancy breakfast. They bring you all those dips with the most delicious fresh bread. You cannot resist. It's just really good food, really good food. So I'm cutting my tomato. In just 1 second, I'm going to add my quinoa here to the peppers. Okay, tomatoes are going in. Cucumber. How easy is that? And so many times we're just lazy to make a salad. We shouldn't be. So good for us. It has so much fiber and water and nutrients. So here is that. Cucumbers, tomatoes, that's the salad. I'm adding a nice amount of cooked quinoa. Yes, the Israeli breakfasts are literally the best. So whoever is joining, she's asking, Becky is asking, what am I cooking? I am cooking kind of like a stir-fried quinoa dish. I have onions and peppers and mushrooms here on the bottom. So I added the quinoa. Look at the colors. And we are going to season it. I want you to imagine that there is a red bell pepper here, okay? Because that's what I do it with usually. And it gives it like this pop of color, which I love. Hope we don't have a red bell pepper. Now, to bump up the nutrients over here, as if we don't have enough, we are going to use some kale. Kale is so good for you. It's gonna wilt down. It's gonna get really nice. We're not gonna feel it. Okay, salt and pepper. Don't forget, we always want to season our food. Salt, pink Himalayan salt, black pepper. Alrighty. I'm adding a tiny bit again of garlic powder and just a little bit of cumin, very optional, but it gives it like a dip of flavor. So why not? Okay, let's continue mixing this beauty. And the quinoa gets here like a couscous kind of thing. Look at that. I'm very excited to eat that. So in just a minute or two, you're not even gonna see all these pieces of kale because it's just gonna wilt down. I'm lowering the heat. All we need is just to warm the quinoa through because it's already cooked. What do you think? I can't believe it. Osnat is here. What an honor. You see why I love doing these lives? Because I get to see you guys over here. Wow, look at that. Okay, I'm turning off the heat. I don't want the quinoa to burn. This is ready, my friend. You want to freshen it up even more. First of all, you can check for salt and pepper. But if you want to freshen it up even more, I'm gonna do a little bit of parsley, just like that. You want to do basil, You want to do dill, do dill. You want to keep it as it is, So here we go. Oh, our cabbage is calling us. Let me check on that. let me make room over here so I can show you how the cabbage looks like. So this is not ready yet. However, don't get scared if you see this. If you see that all the sheet pan, the parchment paper gets like really dark, don't worry about it. It's where all the flavor is. Let's flip it. Wow, look at those colors. Look, this is like a cabbage steak. I'm telling you, in 10 minutes more, it's going to be heaven. You're not gonna stop eating it. You see what I mean? It gets really, really special and caramelized. So be gentle not to take everything out like I'm doing now. I'm gonna put it back in the oven for about 10-15 minutes more. The total time is about 25 to 30 minutes, depending on your oven. Putting a timer. And let's finish the salad over here. So guys, what do you think about this quinoa? I want to know. Thank you. You like my kitchen? Yes, I love modern kitchen, but I need a bigger kitchen, God willing. Yes, by the way, you guys, I forgot to tell you, all those lives that I'm doing right now and all the things that are like video wise, I opened a YouTube channel that is called Batel's Kitchen Instagram Stories. Like many times I would post how I make what I do, and it just gets disappeared, or if it never gets to the highlight or anything like that, then it's a shame, because we do want to keep record of these really yummy, healthy, nourishing recipes. So I decided that everything that I do is gonna go directly to this YouTube account. So anywhere, everywhere, whoever has Instagram or doesn't have Instagram and all that kind of stuff, you can always go over there and check all those yummy recipes. So I would love for you to go ahead and subscribe Batel's Kitchen Instagram Stories on YouTube. Check it out. There are already like 5 or 8 videos over there. I am slowly uploading, so make sure you're watching it. You can always go and check for the recipes and the demos and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, I wanted to mention that. So we have an onion, and I'm going to show you a really nice trick for the dressing that I'm doing. Let's do that. A little bit of onion for my salad, which I love. By the way, feel free to add some chickpeas over here for more protein. Because why not? Here is my onions. My salad is ready. Okay, basic, nice romaine salad. And also over here we can add chickpeas. You know I'm a big fan of chickpeas, right? So I'm gonna cover that with a plastic wrap, but I wanna make the dressing and I'll show you how. It smells so good from all the peppers and the onions and the mushrooms and the cabbage in the oven with the garlic. Is just so good. Okay, so I have a little bowl over here, and I'm going to do the dressing. So one of the things that I love to do when I make a salad dressing is use the zest of the lemon. Why? It has all the flavor in the world that takes every salad to the next level. I'm not kidding. If you have not tried this, you have to try it. But if you're not using organic lemons, Make sure you wash it really, really well. So I'm using a soap in my hand. I'm scrubbing it. Usually I'm trying to get organic lemons because I love using the zest, but this time I couldn't find. But that's okay, we're just gonna wash it really well. And I'm gonna put the lemon here for a second. I wanna get my lemon zester. Let me see if I have it. No, one second. Here, I'm gonna give it a quick wash. Bear with me. Let me see what questions you have over here. Just add chickpeas after it's all cooked. You can do it through the cooking or after. You just want to warm it through because really the chickpeas are already cooked. So yeah. Okay, so a little bit of olive oil, about 2 to 3 tablespoons, like basic salad dressing. Now I'm taking my microplane, which I love. It gives it like a really nice shreds of the peel. Now you never want to over peel because you're gonna get into the bitter part. So kind of like move it around in like circle motions. You see all these whites? Just keep doing like that. It gives it a nice pop of flavor. And you see, we got to make 3 things in like 20 minutes. A quinoa dish, a salad, and roasted cabbage. A plant-based vegan meal, healthy, clean, gluten-free, homemade, nourishing. What's not to love? Okay, so here is that. Because I love lemon so much, I'm even thinking to add the lemon zest over here. And that's the way I cook, by the way. I invent as I go. I get inspired from like, oh, the smell is so good, let's add it to this, let's add it to that. Okay. That's great. I'm going, look at that. Look at this beauty. This is magic. I'm adding a tiny bit over here and the rest is going over here. And let's get every little bit. By the way, the biggest tip I can give you is that when you zest a lemon, you never want to squeeze the lemon before you zested it, because after you've cut it, it is so hard to zest the lemon. Always do it before. Only now you can cut it and not stress about zesting it. So that's the lemon. I have a feeling that our cabbage is going to be ready when I'm done over here, which I'm super excited. So lemon goes here. And avocado can go on top of this salad, which is also incredible. So, lemon, olive oil. Oh, my salt and pepper are here. This is make ahead dinner, which is so good. A little bit of salt, a little bit of black pepper. And I really love the flavor of apple cider vinegar. I'm going to add the tiniest splash, but you're gonna see. Where is it? Just a little bit of raw apple cider vinegar. First of all, it is really healthy. Second of all, it has a very unique flavor. So I'm adding a little tiny splash. You saw maybe a teaspoon. And in order to close this together, I'm going to do a little bit of honey. If you're vegan and you don't use any honey, you can do a tiny bit of maple syrup. Really just a little. And that's it. Our salad dressing, our very zesty salad dressing is ready. You want to add more, you can do Dijon mustard. You want to add more, you can do balsamic vinegar. You want to add more, you can do brown sugar. You can add nuts. You know, you can play around and take it to many different places. I wanted to keep it simple, but special, you know? Simple doesn't have to be boring. Wow. I just love seeing new people over here. Nice to meet you guys. If I don't know you and this is your first time over here, please introduce yourself. I'd love to get to know you. I think we're gonna do a little bit of plating because I think my cabbage is ready. Yes, it's ready. Listen. You see? My alarm just went off. So we're going to do a little bit of plating situation over here. Let's bring the cabbage. Alrighty. Can you see what's going on? Yum. You can do a lower temperature. You can do a lower temperature over here, but I wanted it a little bit quicker, so I made them a little bit on the thinner side and a higher temperature. You can do it on 375, but again, I'm gonna post the recipe on Instagram for you guys, so make sure you are following over there. Let's do a plating. All right, let's start with this quinoa. Remember we added a little bit of lemon zest. Let's mix it up. If all the comments are bothering you, just slide them to the right or to the left. They should disappear. How beautiful is that for lunch? Okay. We're gonna do all those mushrooms and peppers and kale and onions. Yum. Okay, that goes in here. So far so good. Nice. And we're gonna take our cabbage. Which one should I pick? Look at that. Look at that. Putting the cabbage over here. And I'm not gonna ruin the salad, but I'm just gonna do a little bit of each thing. Put it right here. A little bit of tomatoes, onions, cucumber, that's it. And because we already have the dressing, so let's do that. 1 second. Let's move the cabbage. First of all, take a look. Take a look. How beautiful is that? Okay. Put that on the side. And here's my beautiful plate. And I'm gonna do a little bit of the dressing on this little salad. You can do it on the cabbage as well. That's it, my friends. I really enjoyed making this yummy lunch slash dinner with you guys. Thank you for picking the choice of main course. I hope this looks appealing enough for you to try and enjoy a plant-based, vegan, healthy meal. Protein, we have the roasted vegetables, we have fresh vegetables, we have kale. There's so much goodness going on. Eat the Rainbow is right here. This is me, Batel from Batel's Kitchen. Don't miss the opportunity to get the ebook now on a promotion price on Amazon. Follow me on Instagram for this recipe and check out YouTube, Batel's Kitchen, Instagram stories to see everything that I'm posting is gonna be loaded over there. So once I'm done with this live, I already want to see you guys subscribing over there because you don't want to miss all these previous videos that I've done, and I'm sure you want to check them out. So thanks very much for joining. I'll see you next time. Batel from Batel's Kitchen. Goodbye. Whoever is making this, make sure you show me. Alrighty? Bye.